guys, so this is going to be a pretty quick video. I'm going to do a new series on what having your Venus in whatever sign you have it in means for you. I'm going to have it be exactly like how I did my moon sign series, and I'm going to split it up into 4 videos based on elements. So if your Venus falls in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then you can watch the one about the fire signs. If it falls in, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, watch the one about the earth, etc. So I just feel like that will work best because I like the way it worked out when I was talking about the moon signs. So this video, I just wanted to do like a quick overview of what Venus even is and what it means. And also I wanted to kind of make this like a really kind of like beginning 101 type of video too for people that maybe are new to astrology and don't really know much further than the sun signs, because that's kind of like what's out there in culture, like a lot about the sun signs, and you kind of have to really like delve into astrology a bit to understand that there's birth charts and different planets and houses and aspects and etc, etc. So Venus has to do with love and attraction and kind of like the energy that is putting you with other people in your life and has this connection, and it just has a lot to do with your relationships, and not just with people but with life in general and beings and whatever. So you look at Venus a lot if you're interested in knowing about your like love relationships, platonic, romantic, whatever. More romantic than platonic, but anyways, Venus also has to do with beauty, and it has to do with like the power of attraction, the power to create. It can also have a lot to do with security and money, and kind of like your social urges. So that's like a super brief overview of like what your Venus has to do with, and I will get more into it in my videos that I'm making. But basically this video, I kind of wanted to show you guys how you find out what your Venus is. So there's a couple different ways that you can do this. So you can go, on a website and just kind of like type in your information, and you'll need to know your birth date, your birth time, and your place of birth. And you'll type that in, and it will just generate a list for you and let you know, your sun is in Aries, your moon is in Taurus, your Venus is in Taurus, and it will just kind of put a list for you and tell you what zodiac sign each of your planets falls into. Basically, that's like one of the ways you can do it. I'm going to leave a link down below of a website that I think is helpful, and I'm also going to leave a link down below for an app that I think is really great for creating birth charts. So as far as a birth chart goes, if you're looking at a birth chart, which is another way to tell, and sometimes when you go to these websites or you use these apps, it's not going to give you a list, and it's just going to show you an astrological birth chart based on, your time and place of birth. So I'm going to show you my birth chart, and I'm going to show you where my Venus is located. So if you look at my birth chart, you will see this little symbol, and this means this is the symbol for Venus. So you're going to look for that symbol, and you're going to look and see which zodiac symbol is above or below it, depending on how the birth chart was made. So you can see here that my Venus is in Pisces, and you can tell by the Pisces symbol. And you can see that above the symbol for Venus is the symbol for Pisces, and that's telling you that my Venus falls into Pisces. So if I were going to be watching a video about myself and, where my Venus is, I would watch the video based on water signs. You can see that mine is also in my second house, but I just basically wanted to show you how to find your Venus so that if you are going to watch these future videos, you will be able to do that easily. And I also just kind of wanted to let you guys know that that's the next series of videos I'm going to be doing. Showing a lot of shoulder here. I hope you guys like that idea. I've been wanting to go a little more in depth on my channel with some other stuff about astrology other than like sun sign stuff and relationships. And I love Venus as a planet. I think it's really interesting. I think my Venus placement has a lot to say about my life, where mine is in Pisces. I just feel like time and time again, it comes up and I'm like, yep, definitely have like my Venus in Pisces. I can't wait to get more in depth with you guys, and I will do that soon. So anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. And thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so you can see these next videos, and like it if you're into Venus and all that it stands for. And of course, check out my second channel if you have any interest in my personal life and my pregnancy, because that's what I'm posting about on there right now. So if you're interested in that, check it out. If not, completely ignore that. Just pretend it didn't happen. Guys, as always, have a good day or night. And yeah, I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I've been talking a lot, but have a good day or night.
I feel like I just keep talking and like rambling on. Like this video was meant to be a minute, and I bet it's going to be like 10 full minutes of me just prattling on. I like highly doubt you can hear this, but in my last several videos, I can hear my dog snoring the entire time I'm filming. So it's like a struggle to feel like I'm even being interesting, because he's just like my audience over there, just like passed out, deep snore, no interest in astrology whatsoever right now. Just no interest in astrology. He never wants to talk about like his birth chart or, you know, what his moon sign means, and he just like he won't discuss it, you know? He's just like closed off to me discussing astrology, and he just rubs it right in my face and snores throughout the entire video. Like, listen. Like, literally me talking about astrology is like a lullaby for him to fall asleep. It's like a lecture he doesn't want to hear. So that's what I deal with while I'm talking to myself to a camera. That's what I deal with as an audience. He's lucky he's cute.